In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 4 of the best cases that you can get for the iPhone 15. Now, these are also available for the iPhone 15 Plus and some of the Pro and Pro Max models as well. So make sure you check out the links below to check out the full range. Let's kick off with one of my personal favorites, the Nomad case. Already this year, we've seen the Nomad case be one of the best sellers for the iPhone 15 lineup. And I think this is because Apple no longer sells a leather case and have instead replaced it with the fine woven case. Now, as soon as you get it out the box, it feels really nice and soft. Nomad are known to make leather cases to the best quality. They use Halloween leather or even their modern leather, which all ages and has a nice patina after a while. Now, this can make the case look dirty, all to do with the leather absorbing oils and other things from your skin. Now, putting this on our iPhone 15, it fits really nicely. Especially with this screen protector, it just all wraps around and is fully protected. The buttons are also nice and clicky. This is an area Nomad used to be pretty bad in, to be quite honest. I had one on my iPhone 12 and the buttons were always a bit mushy. It's nice to see that they've improved them for this year. Now, the leather on this case only covers the back, and around the sides you sort of have this soft TPU material. Overall, I think it looks nice and gives it sort of a two-tone. Now, because this is real leather and is of good quality, it is actually very soft. That means it scratches very easily. Overall, this is definitely one of the most premium cases you can get for the iPhone 15 lineup. This case also has MagSafe and is one of my personal favorites as well. If you want a leather case, there is nowhere else to look than Nomad. Let's move on to Ted Baker's case. Now, as expected, it looks fantastic on our iPhone 15. I also like how Ted Baker have included MagSafe in this case. You don't often see it in some of the higher end premium cases, so it's good that they've included it, especially with nightstand mode as well. Now, this case feels nice on the phone and does provide a good amount of protection. You can also see this sort of pink absorption material in the case, which will help defend it against drops and scrapes as well. The buttons also feel nice and clicky. That's thanks to them having slits either side, which makes them nice and flexible. Honestly, it doesn't feel like there's a case on the phone. Now, the whole reason you'd buy this case over just a normal clear case is the beautiful design on the back. This is called Scattered Flowers, and I think it looks fantastic. Now, while it does look amazing on our pink iPhone, I think it would look good on any colour, to be honest. Let's move on to our third case from Ghoste. Now, popping the case on the phone, it feels really nice in the hands. I think it's something to do with the grip on either side, plus these sort of really chunky buttons. It makes it really inviting to hold and feels very natural. In each 4 corners, there's an extra layer of material which should help absorb any impacts when you drop your phone. Excellent if you're accident prone. Other than that, it's a nice clear case that also includes MagSafe, so you can still use any accessories that you've got. The buttons are also really nice to press. They just feel really good and clicky and don't feel like you've got a case on the phone at all. Overall, it feels really good in the hands and is just quite a stylish case. I like how it's got these accents around the case as well, which add its own little touch. Let's move on to the last case from Love Cases. This is Love Cases' white botanical case, and I think it's really stylish. It's quite subtle, so it still looks like a clear case, but it just adds a little bit of something extra. You can still see the colour of the phone through it, plus with the contrast of the pink and white design, I think it really pops. Overall, a really nice stylish design on the back. But what's the rest of the case like? Well, it's just a nice clear case, to be honest. It's really thin, so it adds almost no bulk to the phone. Perfect if you hate bulky cases. The buttons feel quite nice because of this. However, I don't think they're the best out of the 4 that we've looked at today. Now, although this is a thin case, it doesn't mean that it doesn't add any protection. For a start, you've got a nice bezel around the cameras. This will add a good amount of protection when placing it flat on the table. Then, moving around to the front, it does have a nice lip if you don't have a screen protector installed. However, because we've got one installed, it just sort of like smooths out. It feels quite nice and quite natural, to be honest. Now, one downside to this case is that it's not MagSafe compatible. Overall, I think a nice stylish case that doesn't cost the earth. I think this is going to appeal to a lot of people, and good news for you if you don't like the design, Love Cases have many other designs as well. There you go, 4 of my favourite cases for the iPhone 15. I think if I was personally going to pick one, it would have to be Nomad. I've had their cases in the past and they always fare great. And now that they've improved those buttons, it's really a no-brainer. If you'd like to purchase any of these cases, check out the links below. And if you've enjoyed this video, remember to drop us a like and also subscribe.